Wake up, America. It's time to talk about Align on this next episode of Digest This.
Welcome to Digest This, the show that helps you revolutionize your digestive health. Here are your hosts, Dr. Liz Cruz and Tina Nunziato.
Hello, and welcome to Digest This. I'm Dr. Liz Cruz, and I've got Tina Nunziato sitting right by my side. Thank you so much for joining us. Those of you that are new, those of you that have been with us on the journey, we love that you are taking the time to spend 15-20 minutes with us because we know everybody has such hectic schedules. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. And so let's talk about Align. Well, first of all, hold on a second. I got something in my eye. Okay. First of all, what is Align? And then second of all, I've got a history with Align.
It's the OG.
It's the OG.
It's the OG probiotic.
Align is a probiotic, okay? This is a probiotic. This is the probiotic that I was taught, that I grew up with in my training, in my gastroenterology training back in 2000. Okay, so I went to fellowship. I did my gastroenterology fellowship, started in 2000. And this is what was being promoted. I think this is the only thing that was on the market.
It was the only thing. It was the OG, baby.
That's right. That was it. And I used to push this like candy. I did, because it was the only thing. And you know, the thing is, nowadays, everybody knows about probiotics, right? Everybody knows probiotics, great bacteria, healthy bacteria, the importance of probiotics, or most people know about probiotics. Every once in a while, I still meet someone who maybe doesn't know about it. So that's okay. You know, we're trying to educate and get the word out there. But nowadays, you know, probiotics has become a very trendy thing. People are taking, you know, healthy bacteria. There are all sorts of brands that you can find, you know, in any store you go to. Mm-hmm. There's capsules, there's liquid, there's gummies, there's hard pressed tablets of probiotics. You name it. It's all out there. But
you can even insert probiotics up your butt.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
They are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Literally.
Yeah, but back in the day when I did my training, Align was a big one. And in our training, I do remember there was a huge divide between the attendings, those were our mentors, who were, you know, in the school of, we love probiotics, and then those who were like, that's snake oil. I don't believe in it. That's a bunch of poopy caca, don't even think of recommending that to any of our patients. But then you had those, and actually there were only a few compared to those who were not big at all into probiotics. But those few that really loved probiotics, I mean, I guess I was privileged to be able to spend a lot of time and be mentored by them. And I grew to love probiotics. And Align, I grew to love Align. It was the only one we had. The only other thing I can remember that was a big one for getting bacteria was yogurt. Because I do remember back in the day being asked about, well, what about the yogurt, but let's, back to Align.
Wake up, America.
Wake up. Align, yes, it's a probiotic.
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. There is only one strain of bacteria in it.
Yeah.
Okay? And I love the packaging on the box or on the cap, because it says gluten-free, soy-free, vegetarian, no refrigeration required, guaranteed potency. Okay? Those are all in huge letters. And then what's in small letters are all the chemicals that are in there.
It's amazing to me, though.
The fillers.
That Align has not changed. That's the amazing thing to me. Over all these years, they've kept the same formula, which is literally one strain of bacteria.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. And it's the cheapest strain you can put. So I understand it back then, 20 years ago, when you're first starting and it's just coming out.
Right, and it's the only thing out there.
But look, you're like competing against so many other probiotics now, okay? And it's crazy to me that Align hasn't stepped it up, even a little bit. Okay?
I know, but they're still selling.
They are. And that's the thing.
They're still selling.
Wake up, America. Okay? Listen to me.
They're still selling the
I
product.
still talk to people who are still taking a line. Oh, yeah, I take a line. I'm like, no, stop taking a line.
This has sugar in it. Why does a good, healthy bacteria have sugar in it? It has sucrose, cellulose, hypromellose, caseinate,
Titanium dioxide.
it's color, a dye,
Gum gum.
trisodium citrate. Listen,
There's so much stuff.
if you are taking a line, stop. Please stop. Okay? This is, I mean, I'm sorry if something happens to us, okay? You'll know. But this has got to be one of the worst
from a line.
probiotic products out there. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Because this used to be my go-to.
Well, it was the only thing.
It was the only thing other than...
But they got to step it up.
Yeah. So listen, there is no reason in the world why all of those inactive ingredients, chemicals, dyes, sugar, have to be in a probiotic. There is absolutely no reason. Okay? Our probiotic has 6 strains and it has no fillers. It has no sugar. It has no dyes. Okay, you don't need all those chemicals. You're just defeating the purpose of putting a healthy bacteria into your system, but then you're putting in all those chemicals. Your body does not need those chemicals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and to talk about the refrigeration, again, we've done whole podcasts on refrigeration of probiotics. And
that was one of the top episodes.
It was, yeah. And so it is, look, even though like ours are shelf stable and they can stay on the shelf, you keep them in the fridge for a reason because they're living bugs. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the idea of putting a probiotic in the fridge is that if it's not in the fridge, well, first of all, every day, whether it's in the fridge or sitting on the counter, those bugs are dying a little bit every day. Okay. But if you keep them in the fridge, they just stay fresh for you longer. All right. So to promote that no refrigeration required, again, that's convenient for a lot of people.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, even with ours, you can keep them on the counter as long as you blow through that bottle in 30 days. It's okay to leave them out. Okay. It's just better that they're refrigerated.
It's better for you.
Better for you, yeah. And Align also does make a gummy now. Of course they do. Yeah, mainly because that's what people want. They want the sugar, right? That's what they're going for. But it's so bad for you. You're defeating the whole purpose, okay? And you mentioned yogurt. I mean, again, loaded with sugar. You'd have to eat 20 yogurts a day to get, what you get from just one probiotic capsule. So it's really, especially if you're having digestive issues, please stop taking Align.
Yeah,
please do something a little bit more potent.
And
more clean.
I know that the box says recommended by gastroenterologists.
Who are these people?
Who are these gastroenterologists? 2 times more than any other probiotic brand. Look, please, you should not be taking a probiotic that has anything else except the bacteria. Okay? And actually, you should have at least 6 strands of the good, healthy bacteria in the capsule that you're taking. You should not be taking gummy bear probiotics. You should not be taking hard tablet probiotics. All right? You should be on a capsule that has just powdered probiotic in it without chemicals, without preservatives, without fillers, without any of that stuff. You don't need it. So I know what you're asking. It's like, well, then which one, Dr. Cruz, should I be taking?
I can't believe they'd even be asking on this podcast. Come on. They know. Pleasant Probiotics.
Pleasant Probiotics.
Dr. Cruz.
That's right. That is our brand. We've been through a lot to try to make sure that we gave you the cleanest probiotic out there.
Most potent.
Okay? The most potent. Recommended by this gastroenterologist. All right?
The most important gastroenterologist.
And when I say we've been through a lot, it's because most manufacturers of these supplements, of these probiotics that we have spoken to, and we've spoken to over 20 of them through the years, were insistent that we had to put certain fillers and certain binders in there in it, and we just pushed back and said, no, we don't want that. We just want pure bacteria in that capsule. Okay, so it's clean. It's there are no preservatives, no fillers, 6 strains. There is a little prebiotic just to help feed the bacteria, and it's recommended by this gastroenterologist. So please go to our website.
And the line isn't even super cheap anymore.
Oh, okay.
It used to be super
Interesting.
cheap. Now it's not.
How much is it?
It's pretty comparable. Like it's $36 at Target.
For how many? Does it say for how many?
Walgreens.
Okay.
I don't see it here. It's just telling you where to go to Target to buy it. But yeah, it's not cheap anymore. So again, look, this only 21 capsules for $33. Okay.
Yeah.
You get ours, $39. You get 60 capsules, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Okay. It's crazy how we have been able to keep our prices down, but keep the potency and the cleanliness of these products our highest priority.
Yes. All right. And that's all we have to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's right. So if you need more information or you want to learn more about our probiotic, you can go to our website, drlizcruz.com. All our products are on our website, and there's a lot of information about our products on the website. If you want to connect with us and do a wellness consult, nutritional consult, we will gift you a 30-minute wellness consult, and you can do it from anywhere in the world. There's a magenta colored button on the homepage. You can click and schedule it with us. All right. If you haven't rated us, please rate us. Please give us a 5. It'll help other people just like you to find us. And lastly, if you have not subscribed to our podcast, please subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you on the next podcast.
Thank you for joining Dr. Liz Cruz and Tina Nunziato. To learn more about their revolutionary products and services, go online to www.drlizcruz.com.